Your girl does not wear makeup every day, but if I were to wear makeup every day, this would be my everyday makeup look for sure.
She wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby. Let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up.
I know I have been MIA on my YouTube channel, but I figured I would come back with a makeup tutorial. I feel like it was only fitting for me to come back with a full glam beat down makeup look. We're working with super natural tones that are already in the face, a lot of bronzers, a lot of highlighting shades, contour. We were working with a very natural monochromatic type palette, which I'm obsessed with. I have been posting hella content on TikTok, so if you've been missing my vibes over here, I highly recommend you check out my TikTok. I'm Makeup Doll with a 0 on everything. Link is in the description box down below. And if you like my hair in this video, this wig is listed on my website. Run if you want her. The hairline is crazy on this wig. But if you would like to get into this look right here, I'm going to show you start to finish how I did this entire makeup look. If you've been dying to get an updated like everyday makeup look and you love full glam, this is for you, baby. Okay, we're gonna start off this makeup tutorial a little different today. I want to start off with skin prep because I never really show that, and I feel like that's super important. I have combination oily skin. I'm first gonna go in with a lip product because my lips are so dry right now, it's bothering the heck out of me. So I'm gonna use the ColourPop So Juicy lip oil. This is just the regular clear one. Next, I'm going to go in with this rose water spray. It's the rose water and glycerin facial mist, and I'm going to spray this all over my face. So after that, I'm gonna go in with my Anua Heart Leaf Toner. I love toners, y'all. It's super important for my skin to be very hydrated these days. Y'all know I used to use a lot of actives, but hydration is what's major key for me now. Next, I'm gonna go in with another toner. This is the Aqua Licorice Toner. Super good as well, especially if you have acne prone skin. And I'm literally just gonna press this into my skin. I apply all of these toners just with my hands so it can really press and go into my skin. And I bring all this down my neck as well. After that, I'm going to go in with my Tear SOS serum. This serum is so good if you deal with like a damaged skin barrier or you're just looking for something for sensitive skin. You're going to love this one. So again, I just like to press this into my skin, y'all. Next, I'm gonna go in with an eye cream. This is the Good Molecules Urban Mate. Y'all see me use this all the time with my prep. Prepping my under eye is very important before I do my makeup because I feel like my concealer sits a lot better once I prep my under eye. So I put this all underneath my eye. So the last step before I start doing my makeup is the Glow Recipe Cloudberry Moisture Cream. This stuff is so good, y'all. And it does not have niacinamide in it. That's everything for me. A lot of moisturizers do have that. And I mean, it's a really good ingredient, but my skin is so sensitive. I have to make sure that everything I use is niacinamide free. And some things that I have used do have niacinamide in it too, so I'm just like, but yeah, this Cloudberry cream, it's one of the newest moisturizers from Glow Recipe, and I absolutely love this stuff. So this is technically makeup, but I'm gonna do this now while my skincare is like absorbing into my skin. This is the Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel, and I like running this through my brows just to get them nice and prepped for the brow pencil that we'll be applying later. I don't have many brow hairs, but this does help me to get a nice shape and arch with my brows. So yeah, highly recommend this. I'm just gonna use the back of my Precisely my brow pencil just to push the brow hairs into the skin so it can look like more laminated. So I went ahead and ate. I'm back. It's been about 20 minutes or so. I started to get a crazy panic attack. So I don't know why why my anxiety is through the roof, but hopefully I can get through this tutorial because I haven't had anxiety like this in a long time. So we're gonna start off with the Smashbox Primer Water. I know you can't get this anymore, but I love it so much. Next, I'm going to go in with the NYX Plump Right Back Primer. This primer really helps to plump up the skin really nice. It gives the skin that glass look, which I love. For an everyday look, I want to do my makeup quicker. So that is why we're doing the face first, because I always move a lot faster when I do my face before I do brows and eyeshadow. In my T-zone, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. And I'm going to apply this just to the center of my face to get rid of any pores and just to smooth out this area of my skin. So I like applying this in my smile lines as well. For foundation today, I'm going to go in with the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. Now this is in the shade New Orleans, but I know they have different shades now. This bottle is like, but I'm not wasting this bottle of makeup, okay? I've been using it just fine. No breakouts, no nothing. I'm not recommending you do it, but I'm just being honest, okay? For this foundation, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Buffing Foundation Brush, and I'm going to go straight from brush to my face and blend this into my skin. I'm really just pouncing this all over the skin, y'all. I'm not swiping. That's going to give you the most coverage, and I like to make sure this is really buff nice into my skin. I feel like that's going to look the most natural and not like you just have cakey A foundation. Okay, this color match is so official. I love the color of this foundation. I love the finish. For anyone who has used this foundation and you use the old shade New Orleans, what would be my new match? Because I want to pick up a new bottle soon and I need this exact match, okay? I'm gonna do a lot of contour today because that's the vibe that I'm on. I'm gonna use the Black Radiance Color Perfect Foundation Stick in the shade Espresso. I'm gonna put this right here on my temple area. I'm also gonna go right here on my cheekbone and then my jawline as well. And then I'm also gonna take it down up my nose here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start blending this baby out. And this is a BH Cosmetics number 4 brush, by the way, that I'm using to blend this. For my nose, I'm gonna use a Morphe E22 brush. Take this through the crease just to add some depth and dimension there, and then down the side of my nose. So now that that contour is nice and blended out, you can see it gave us a lot of color to the skin, which I absolutely love. I'm gonna go in with this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm first gonna use the shade Deep, then we're gonna do Tan Deep Sand under the eye. So let's start off with Deep. I'm gonna use that right here on the center of the face. So down the nose, right above the lip, right here on the chin, and then I'm gonna take a little bit right on this outer corner of the eye just to lift that up a bit. And then I'm gonna take the Tan Deep Sand shade, which is a more brightening shade, and I'm gonna use that right here in the center of the under eye area. I'm gonna let this sit on my skin for like 2 to 3 minutes and I'll be back. So I'm gonna use my Pro Beauty Blender to blend everything out. So y'all already know I go back and forth between my Beauty Blender and the sponge just to get it nicely blended so it looks super seamless. Even though I like to use a brightening concealer, I like everything to look blended. We don't play no games over here, okay? But y'all should already know that. Before we blend the under eye, I'm gonna go ahead and get my baking powder ready to go. I am gonna be using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake today in the shade Kanafa. It's a yellow tone powder. I just want to be like super bright under my eyes today, so I'm gonna use this instead of my one size. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my puff, get that ready to go for my under eye area. That way I can just go ahead and set this baby, okay? So let's go ahead and start blending out this under eye area first. We're gonna keep this inside nice and brightened, so let's do that. The outer corner, we're just gonna lift that up. And then to blend out the edges, you don't want to leave it like this. You take your foundation brush and you just buff that in, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and take my powder puff and set under my eye before it starts creasing. So we've got the under eye nice and baked. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC55 with this e.l.f. powder brush, and I'm going to press this into my entire face, except for where we highlighted, okay? Now for the highlighted areas, I normally use my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC44.5, but today I'm gonna try out something different. I'm gonna try out the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade 310. So hopefully I love this, because if not, girl, what you want? So let's go ahead and put this where we highlighted, and this is a Makeup Addiction Precision highlighter brush. This brush is so old, but so good for this. Now it's time for bronzer, darling. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami, of course, with the ColourPop F21. This is just an angled brush. You could use this for bronzer, you could use this for blush. I'm basically putting this wherever we applied bronzer to begin with, okay? So all around the forehead and also the jawline area here. So next I'm gonna do brows. I'm gonna take a little bit of that Huda Beauty powder and just pop it over the brow area. That way my brow pencil just glides over it and it doesn't slip and slide. Then I'm gonna take my Kosas Brow Pop in the shade Brown Black, and I'm gonna use that just to get a nice shape to my brow. Fill in that outer tail of the brow. Then in the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to go in with the Benefit Precisely, my brow detailer. This is in the shade number 4. We're going to apply this right in the front of the brow to give like little brow hair strokes, or the appearance of that. And then I'm going to use the Urban Decay Brow Blade, the pin part of that just in the back portion of my brow. Next, I'm going to take the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NC45 with the e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm going to use this just to highlight underneath my brow bone. Arch of this brow is already higher than my other one, so I'm not gonna do like too much. And then I'm gonna take my foundation brush and just go around the edges. So I want my lid area to be brightened a bit, so I'm gonna take a little bit of that concealer just on my lids as well. Not in the crease though. Then I'm gonna take that same brush that I used for that cream contour and just go around the edges. I'm gonna do the same on this side as well. Next, I'm gonna take that Charlotte Tilbury powder again with the Makeup Addiction Large Fluff brush, and I'm gonna apply this underneath my brow bone where I highlighted. Next, I'm gonna take MAC Bamboo eyeshadow all over the lid. As you can see, this is well loved. I hope this is still available from MAC, but if not, I will definitely put like an alternative because I'm sure they have something like this. It's a very natural shade and it looks so good if you're of my complexion. I mean, any complexion can wear this eyeshadow color, but it's not super light to where it looks crazy. And I'm applying this with the MAC 242 brush, y'all. For my crease color today, I'm just gonna use my bronzer, which was the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami, and I'm gonna be using that with a Morphe E27 brush. Pack this all in the crease just to add some nice depth and dimension in the front of the brow here and through the crease. And now we're going to take that bronzer through the nose because I never did that earlier. So this is the e.l.f. crease brush with the Mocha Mami bronzer still, and I'm going to run this through my nose. So let's go ahead and do liner. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex liner. I'm going to attempt to do a simple wing, but y'all already know the wing gonna do what it do depending on how it turns out. Sometimes the thing just gets thicker and thicker and it's like, what happened? There we go. Let's see if I can get the other side looking the same. So next we're gonna go ahead and do mascara. I'm gonna use the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. This mascara has pretty much had me in a chokehold for a few months now. So yeah. Now I'm gonna do big fluffy lashes because I double stacked these Pooplunch lashes that I have. I know the name is questionable, but the lashes, so good, so good. I will have them linked on my Amazon storefront. So we're gonna go ahead and let the glue on these lashes get nice and tacky, and then we'll be back to apply them. In the meantime, while we wait for the lashes to get nice and tacky, I'm gonna go ahead and take off this lip oil. I'm first gonna go in with the Makeup Forever Limitless Brown Liner. I love this liner, it's very good. Just around the outside of the lip. And I do line a little over my natural lip line, just so I can make sure I keep my full lip, okay? So we're gonna try a lip combo that I haven't tried, but I feel like it would look bomb. So MAC Bronx lipstick, which I absolutely love, so good. Really pretty shade. Then I have Creme de Nude here, which is just like a very light nude lipstick, and I'm gonna put this in the center. It's gonna lighten up this lipstick quite a bit. I'm actually gonna take it all over. So a little more Bronx on the outside, and then I'm gonna take just a little bit of MAC See-Through and put it in the center just to give it a little gloss. My lashes are ready. Let's go ahead and apply them. I'm gonna pop them in the middle first, and then I'll push in the inner corner. You'll see how easy that was to put on. I love a good stack lash. I haven't stacked lashes in at least a year or two. So I'm gonna take my bronzer, the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mommy, and I'm gonna go underneath my eye with it here. Y'all know I like adding color underneath my eye. I'm gonna do nude liner in my waterline. It's been a minute since I've done that. This is the NARS High Pigment Longwear Eyeliner in Rue Bonaparte. Child, if I'm saying that wrong, I tried. Oh yeah, I haven't done this in a while. It definitely opens and brightens up the eye quite a bit. So I'm gonna do the same on this side. You already know I'm definitely doing mascara on my bottom lashes. So the Bad Gal Bang mascara again. It's like a must for me. No matter what look it is, I have to do mascara on my bottom lashes. So I'm going to add on a little Beauty Mole right here. And we're going to apply some blush. I'm going to use the Givenchy Prisme Libre in the shade Popline Violin. I popped this and I literally have only used it like once or twice. So let's use it today. I did not use any cream blush today. I'm using it with this Fenty Beauty bronzer brush, by the way, to add a nice little flush to my cheek. Nothing crazy. This isn't like a super pigmented blush, but it's very pretty. Like, I like the way it diffuses and applies. Lastly, I'm going to use MAC's Global Glow with this Tarte like mermaid pointed brush. I'm going to apply this to the tip of my nose as well as down the bridge of my nose. And I'm going to apply a little bit in the inner corner of my eyes just to give me some added sparkle here. And then we're going to spray the face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray just to set everything in place.
I just wanna be the one. Face the heat and maybe make a promise.
If you enjoyed this makeup look and you would like to see more, definitely show your girl some love in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up. That really helps me out a lot. I really appreciate all of your continued love and support over the years. If you haven't already checked out my latest video, what are you doing, baby? Go ahead, click the video right here and keep the party going.